Hello, this is Catherine. Find yourself a comfortable space in which you can listen to this quietly and undisturbed for at least half an hour. Before you start this actual process, I'd like you to think about someone that you feel really, really loves you. This may be someone you know right now or someone from your past, or it may just be a compassionate master who you know is able to share and see the best in everyone, or a spiritual guide. Just allow that to come to your mind as you get yourself ready to begin to relax. So allow yourself to get into a comfortable position, sitting or lying down, allowing your body to relax and just be supported so that you can start to notice your own breathing. And now begin to bring your awareness to your breathing even more. And the more awareness you have of your breath, the more deeply you notice you can breathe in and out. And the more deeply you breathe in and out, the more you notice that your body relaxes more and more. So imagine that you can lie there comfortably supported, safe, calm, and just let that breath come in and out. And with each breath in, you notice it brings a wave of relaxation from the top of your head all the way down your body to the tips of your toes. And as you breathe out, you notice a wave of relaxation moving from the tips of your toes all the way up your body to the top of your head. And relaxing, and just let it go. And allow your breathing to just come naturally, as it does, out of awareness now, at an unconscious level, relaxing your body and your mind, letting go. And allow all the tiny muscles in every part of your face, eyes, ears, nose, neck, head, shoulders to relax. And as you breathe in and out, that's right, you can feel that relaxation even more deeply. And then in your imagination, you may begin to notice or imagine that you're lying on a beautiful carpet of green grass. Maybe you can smell it. Fresh. Maybe there's a sensation of a nice breeze blowing and sounds around you, relaxing you even more deeply. And even as you imagine lying there on the grass, you might look around in your mind's eye and begin to get a little curious about your surroundings, and comfortably and safely notice that you can stand and walk around, and even though you're lying there with your eyes closed, there's a sense of being able to find a path and move along that path, and it takes you comfortably towards a body of water, a river, a stream. Refreshing. And as you notice the stream, you also look around and you find a small raft or boat, or I'm not sure, what is it? And you take a closer look. And as you go up to this craft floating there in the water, you notice how strong and safe it is. And you gently wade in just a little bit and climb on board. And just notice what it's like to gently push the craft out into the water and allow it to float and just follow the flow of the river. Maybe you even put your fingers in the water and notice what it's like to just trail them behind as you're floating there on the craft, on the water. And as you look up, you notice a beautiful, large white bird just floating above you, hovering in the breeze, just gently floating along on the currents of air as you float along on the water there. And you even begin to imagine what it might be like to float up there in the sky like that bird, and as if by magic, your awareness goes into the bird and you look down at the you floating on the water as you float comfortable in the air, just going with the current and relaxing even more deeply. And as you return and notice what it's like to float on the water there, you gently are guided by the flow of the stream to the shore on the other side. And not far away, but in the distance, you notice someone. And you're not quite sure, but you know that they're sort of familiar. And all of a sudden, you feel it in your heart. It's someone really important to you, someone who loves you very deeply. And I'm not sure who it is, and if it's a person you have known or do know, or if it's a wise being or angel or some master. But just notice that they're beckoning to you. And with a sense of anticipation and a little bit of excitement and curiosity, you start to move towards this very loving, kind, wise being. And they see you coming. And a deep, gentle smile lights their face and their eyes. And you can feel the warmth of their love, and you can actually see the gentleness of love in their eyes. And you just start to walk around them as they stand there. And notice what it's like to feel the love emanating from them. It's nearly as if you could touch it. That sensation of being totally understood, cared about, supported, and admired. And as you notice them noticing you, you continue to stand there and maybe even walk around. And you notice the smile and the love in their face as they watch you. And when you're ready, it's nearly a little bit like magic again. You notice that all of a sudden, it's as if your awareness goes into their body. And you look down through their eyes and you see and feel their hands. And you look down at your feet and you notice you're actually looking at their feet. And as you notice this, you can also see the you who's standing in front of this wise one. And you can look at yourself through their eyes and feel the love they have for you. And even as you look at yourself through their eyes, you notice things about yourself that are so wonderful
that they see that you've never noticed before. You notice what it's like to truly love you and accept you through their eyes, through their mind and heart. And you notice and become aware of the good they see in you, the talents, skills and potential that they know are within you and they hold dear, and the quirky, funny little things they find humorous about you that they find endearing because they're an expression of your uniqueness. And notice the wisdom they have as they noticed how intelligent you are, how clever, how unique, how wonderful, and how much love they have and care and support and desire for you to have all health and wealth and happiness and joy that is possible for you. And knowing what it's like to feel, see, sense, and understand the complete okayness they see in you as your unique self, you're able to sort of understand it and glimpse even more of yourself and your potential. And it makes you notice how confident and calm and happy you can be to live your potential. And now, in your mind's eye, you even say a sort of thank you to them for opening your eyes to the love and lovability that you are. And then, again, as if by magic, you gently feel your awareness taking the learning and the self-acceptance and leaving their awareness and leaving everything else behind except the new learning. And you bring that self-love back into your own body, standing there looking at this being who loves you with compassion and wisdom. And as you bring this love and okayness of self back into the you standing there, just notice what it's like to allow that to move through your whole body and to feel the warmth of the okayness of fully being you and accepting and loving and enjoying being yourself, fully okay with who you are. And notice as that integrates and you embody it, how it makes a difference to some of the thoughts. And you notice how even maybe old hurts or ways of thinking that weren't particularly useful or supportive of yourself sort of disappear. And there's a sense of well-being and joy to be alive, just as you are. And notice how that allows you to enjoy even more of your life and to focus your attention as you choose to achieve that which you would like to experience in your own life. Friends, family, happiness, fun, laughter, learning, growing, enjoying, healthy, happy, sense of okayness in who you are. And then it is okay now for you to ask any questions of this person who loves you very deeply. And maybe they've got some special information they really would love you to know. And you can ask and converse and have a little special time with them. Just sharing information and a special gift of knowledge, wisdom and love that they can give you. And just take that time to have that conversation. And let them know what you need to let them know. Listen to what they need to tell you. And just enjoy being in their presence. And knowing that you can come back to this conversation for as long as you choose in your own time, any time you choose, or with other people in your mind's eye, and connect with them. And when you're ready, thank them. Notice what it's like to be thanked by them. And in your own time, you can say goodbye. Now, and begin to make your way back to your boat. And just gently get on board, and you notice that the flow of a river has turned, and very gently you float back out and float back towards where you came from. Just gently on the water, relaxing, thinking about your experience, integrating, letting go of any tension, thinking about your future and how knowing what you know now about yourself can make wonderful differences. And before long, you notice that the boat comes to shore, very close to where you started. And you can gently just get out and go back to the path and find your way along the path back towards that beautiful fresh green grass, and relaxing there, comfortable, perfectly happy, enjoying. And in your own time, you can either drift off into a beautiful, relaxing, deep sleep, or if it's more appropriate, begin to become aware of your surroundings and notice yourself lying here, where you are. Maybe you can wiggle your toes, notice your breath, and if it is a good time for you to wake up fully and completely, you can integrate, feel good, and open your eyes and enjoy.
This is part of the Mind Matters suite of resources available to make your life extraordinary and to allow you to get the neurocodes essential for living the life of your dreams.